And so department planning is a fundamental, and it's because it's the only way that you continue to advance the organization. So each year, a department plan is created by the department leader and his or her team. And so, for example, operations, sales, marketing, HR, finance, right? So to keep it simple, we recommend 4 key components in each department plan. And these templates are available to you at stopthevanilla.com. So the first and I guess I would say the most important item in a department plan are your action plans that you're going to complete over the next 4 months to work on the business in your department so that the company achieves its goals. We call them 4-month sprints. And the reason we like 4-month sprints is because it allows you to look at a very short period of time and determine what needs to be done on the business during that time frame to have the greatest impact on achieving your goals. If that's top line growth, bottom line growth, what is each department, each team member across the organization going to get done to work on the business? And after you execute those 4 months, you evaluate your company goals. You may update them, you may tweak them, they may stay the same. And then you add another 4 months of action plans for each area, each department. And as everybody in the organization starts checking off their on-the-business action plans, that flywheel just keeps flying faster and faster and faster. Things are getting done in operations, things are getting done in sales, things are getting done in finance to work on the business, to advance the organization forward. Now, as you create these action plans in your department plan to work on the business, it's important that you make sure that each action plan has an owner and a due date. An action plan can only have one owner, and that's the person that's accountable to get it done. They may delegate out the responsibility to do that action plan. They may involve a bunch of other people, maybe even create a cross-functional team to deliver on that action plan, but there has to be one owner. And really just some of the things you might think about in executing that is, how do we build our competence? What systems and processes do we need to put in place? What do we have to do to work on the business to drive our revenue, to drive our bottom line, our profitability? And so capture your goals in a template and then make sure you got the action plans that are going to help you achieve that goal. And then each action plan has an owner and a due date. And as long as you just keep that discipline, here at Stop the Vanilla and STV Advisors, we meet every month to review our action plans. And every 4 months, we evaluate our goals. We execute all those action plans, and we reset our action plans and our goals. And it allows us every 4 months to adjust our strategy, make sure it's relevant, make sure it's on course to achieve our vision. It allows us to deal with the things that are going on in the marketplace, the changes, the new things that, a lot of times my team will laugh when I bring a new idea, because I bring a new idea all the time. Here's the next thing I learned. And so 4-month sprints allow you to be very adaptable, but go to market with speed to advance your organization quickly, to get that flywheel moving quicker. The second thing in your department plan are your department metrics. We call these level 2 metrics. Level 1 metrics are at the corporate or at the strategic level. What are the 5 to 7 metrics we're monitoring at the strategic level to make sure the business is going the right way? Department metrics are to ensure the plan is working in your department. And oftentimes we'll red, yellow, and green code these metrics based on if they're on track to achieve the goal that we have for each metric. So department metrics are critical. So for example, in a sales plan, our closing rate for sales is maybe not a strategic measurement. It wouldn't be at the level 1 measurement, but it's a critical measurement for the sales and marketing plan or for the sales plan. So closing rate would be a good example of a department measurement. Another one in a finance area is how quickly we close the books after each month, to just give you another example. In the HR department or OD department, it could be implementing a consistent hiring process across the organization. So those are just some examples. And the metrics that go with that in the HR area would be our retention. That might be a strategic measurement, it might be tactical. So you follow my point there. The third thing that you're going to have in there is your talent plan, your development for each person that's on your team or in your department. How are you going to invest? What's the one or two things that you're going to have each team member learn more about? Read a book, go to a conference, watch a webinar, get coaching on. What's the one or two areas that you're going to have your team members develop over the next 4 to 6 months to make sure that you continue to increase their performance, you enhance their performance by investing in them? And then the fourth and last item, again, this is a first-year plan. We keep it really simple the first year, is do you have any budget or capital requests that you need to make to deliver this department plan? Bad example, but I'll give you one is, we want to put iPads in all the hands of our sales reps, our external sales reps. So we'd have to put that in the budget. So a department plan that helps you dominate your industry, that helps you accelerate your business, has 4 key components to it. And again, this is a first-year department plan. The first is action plans to work on the goals. The second is measurement. The third is your talent plan, your training and development plan. And the fourth is there any incremental budget or capital requests you have to execute this plan? I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by. Oh my, I'm your ice cream man, stop me when I'm passing by.